Now, Nina would like to address something.
Okay. Um. All right. So I would like to address how I feel about it because, like I said, and this, I don't know if it's being hypocritical or what of me, but this is just my own personal feelings. Like I said, I don't have no problem with homosexual lifestyle, whatever. But I do feel that if a child is brought up to see their parents in a homosexual relationship, that's what they're going to think is the norm. You know, like you just said, the norm now is not just a man and a woman. It's a whole bunch of stuff. So I think a kid will be confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they see a woman and a woman growing up together and it's a little girl,
How is
she's
that
gonna
woman going to
think
teach that?
she's gonna think that that's what it is. I should be with a woman. If they see a man and a man with raising a boy, they're gonna think the little boy. I think the little boy is gonna be like, this is what I should do because this is what my dads are doing.
Or what about vice versa when it's two females raising a male, a little boy?
Wait.
Like, how are you going to teach that little boy how to be a woman? Like, a male and a male, how can they teach that little girl to be a girl? Like, it's hard for me to teach my son how to be a male.
I'm gonna answer that with a question.
But well, hold on, but not just that. What about the transgender ones that's not all the way? Are they still trans? Are they considered transgender if they're not?
Cut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Okay. So what about the one?
They're transvestite, but they're not.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so what about the ones that
when they make the gender change?
change? Okay, so what about? Okay, they said transgender gets. Alright, so I don't know if they let transvestites get to be able to foster or adopt children, but I know they do let transgender ones do. So I'm like, transgender ones are already living that lifestyle, so I really can't say like they would see a man, you know, dressing up as a woman and stuff like that because that's not the case.
Understand this. I'm gonna answer your question with a question first. With you said how can they teach a woman teach a little boy to become a man? It's the same thing that all these single mothers are doing. You know, already they have to teach these boys how to be men.
But in our reality, we really can't teach them.
You can't, but you can put it in their head as to how they should treat a woman. But when you're raising a child inside of a homosexual, household, you're letting them know that there's other options out there as far as, not being stereotyped, Actually, I feel like we show them extra love. More love than being in a, heterosexual household.
Yeah.
You have to look at
because
I believe
we're,
that.
we're letting them make their own choices. We're not going to be down on don't be gay, don't be gay, don't be a drug dealer, don't be a drug dealer. Because not for nothing, I hate to say it, but 9 times out of 10, it's just like telling a kid, don't touch the stove because it's hot. They're going to touch it anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why I say that.
You asked a couple of questions, and the answer is in history. In Denmark, they allowed marriages, gay marriages, 20 years ago. And if you look past those 20 years, all these questions have been answered. Kids that have grown up in gay families, they're not going to be influenced. They're going to choose either male or female according to what their brain wants, their desires. And there hasn't been any negative ramifications. Initially in Denmark, the religious priests and clergy were really against it, maybe 90% against gay marriage. But after 20 years of history and 20 years of positive effects, most of the parishes work.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that they'll be able
made the society stronger.
To give them a a better upbringing than a normal family household. I
don't consider it a better upbringing. We just giving them other options. You know what I mean? As far as I'm gonna use my little sister as a prime example. My niece, she's 5 years old. She knows that I'm gay. My sister explained to her, even though y'all may not think that a 5-year-old's not old enough to understand, but but a lot of other people don't feel like they feel like they don't. Now, I mean, honestly, my niece looked at my husband as an uncle. She knows I'm her blood uncle. I mean, it is like that's. I mean, my niece is being brought up knowing that there's other people. There's
Yeah,
people. There's
you're
people
right.
that have feelings.
Mhm.
I bleed just like everybody else
Right.
bleed. I die just like everybody else died.
Men do
Everybody,
bleed too.
right?
Y'all get
and,
y'all
and we
periods.
cry.
Y'all definitely get y'all periods.
And we cry. No. But I mean, honestly, it is like I'm grateful to have a little sister that I do
Yeah.
because the way she's raising her, that's uncle, that's his husband.
Right, right,
You show both of them respect.
right.
But
That's
now,
how it's supposed to be, though.
I mean, yeah, my niece calls. She looks at my husband as being an uncle, but however, she knows what's right and what's not right. She don't call him uncle yet, but like my sister said, I'm gonna let him. I mean, I'm gonna let her get comfortable
Yeah.
with calling him that. As she calls him that, she calls him that. If she don't, she don't.
But she
You
has
know?
that respect.
Right.
And,
And that
and
choice.
acceptance.
Yes,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I worked at a home, okay, and we had a meeting. I was several years ago. We had a meeting, and the meeting was about these two gay men taking in a sister and her two little brothers. Now, it was, with the social workers, all the staff at the job and everything. And me, I had to make a smart comment and say, well, I disagree. Everybody at the table agrees, and I had to be the one who almost got fired too, okay? Let me just say that because I'm stopping a child from getting into a settled home, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, so I'm still trying to fight my words, like, this is the reason why, and this, da-da-da-da. And it's a back and forth debate now with me and the worker, and the supervisor ends up having to take me inside to the side and say, no, listen, it's getting too much of where it shouldn't be going, and, I could be losing my job if a child doesn't get placement because of what I'm saying, and the whole ideal is for children to get placements. I mean, like she said, everybody deserves a family, you know what I'm saying, whether you're gay, whether you're heterosexual, whatever the case may be, whether you have one leg and body parts, doesn't even matter. Every child deserves a family, and that's what it is. I don't have any arguments with that today, it's what
Over
it
the past
is.
7 years, you.
I grew up, of course you grow up and stuff, you come to realize that it is what it is. I never had a problem with gays. I think gay males are the best ones in the world too, we could go and they show you all this and show you your outfit before you can get it on, because they have the style and no Cody. Sorry guys. Dogs barking, birds whistling. But because they have style and they know what things is, they know the hot spots and their characters.
I
and
agree
funny
with
as
you on
hell.
that because when I lived in Virginia, all of my friends are straight. Actually, even up here, all my friends are straight. But one thing that all of my friends always say about me is I know how to have fun.
Mhm.
I know where to go to have fun. And it's funny to say that they had a better time going with me to a gay club versus going to a straight club,
That's right.
about to get into a fight.
Yeah, because they worry
You know,
about
I mean-
losing
Yeah,
that family.
everybody's having
Right,
fun doing their thing.
I mean, honestly, it's like, living this lifestyle, it has its pros and it has its cons. It really does. But we have the same problems that
Everybody
heterosexual
else.
relationships do. And that's where everybody get mistaken at. They're like, oh, their relationships are worse.
Well, the females, because just by me being around my friends, I have a few friends that, they have cousins, what I'm saying, family members. It doesn't even matter. I still love each, but their females that they be with be crazy as all hell. I don't know why, but the females act like worse than males. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to getting their girl, but.
You know what? Not for nothing, I'm gonna tell you, it goes for the men too. It goes to the gay men as well. Honestly, because one thing, when you look at like a heterosexual relationship, a lesbian relationship, and a gay relationship, both of the homosexual relationships are gonna be just like that with the problems. However,
I'm sorry.